You are the one people call at midnight, the reliable one, the strong one, the I don't know what I'd do without you one. You fix problems that aren't yours. You carry emotions that don't belong to you. You say yes before your body has time to say no. And somewhere along the way, you stopped asking the dangerous question, what about me? Now you feel drained, resentful, invisible. You love deeply, but you are exhausted by that love. And here's the truth no one told you. You are not compassionate. You are trapped. By the end of this video, you will understand why you keep saving everyone else and how to finally choose yourself without becoming selfish. Let's name the pattern. You confuse love with rescue. Somewhere in your early life, you learned that your value came from being needed. Maybe you had a parent who was overwhelmed. Maybe you were praised for being mature, helpful, so understanding. Maybe chaos surrounded you, and the only way to feel safe was to become useful. Your nervous system made a quiet contract. If I take care of everyone else, I will not be abandoned. That contract worked. It kept you close to people. It kept you chosen, but it came at a cost. Now, as an adult, you enter relationships not as a partner, but as a caretaker. You scan for wounds. You anticipate disappointment. You apologize for things you didn't do. You feel responsible for moods that aren't yours. And when someone struggles, you don't ask, is this mine to fix? You ask, how fast can I fix this so they don't leave? Here's the hidden danger of codependency. It feels noble. You tell yourself you are loyal, empathetic, strong. But underneath that identity is fear. Fear that if you stop giving, you will stop mattering. Fear that boundaries will push people away. Fear that if someone is upset, it must be your fault. So you overfunction. When they forget something, you remember. When they fall apart, you stabilize. When they avoid responsibility, you quietly pick it up. And slowly, resentment begins to grow. Because no one is rescuing to see you only as the strong one. This is why you are tired, but you cannot rest. You are overwhelmed, but you cannot say no. You feel unseen, but you trained everyone to see you only as the strong one. This is the paradox. The more you save others, the less they see you as someone who needs saving. And the more you disappear. There is another layer to this. Control. Codependency is not just about love. It is about control disguised as care. If you can manage everyone's emotions, you feel safe. If you can predict every conflict, you feel secure. If you can prevent every mistake, you feel powerful. But people are not projects. When you constantly intervene, you send an invisible message. I don't trust you to handle your own life. And even more painful, you send yourself a message. My needs are less important. Over time, your identity becomes fused with being indispensable. You don't know who you are without someone to fix. Silence feels uncomfortable. Peace feels unfamiliar. So you unconsciously choose partners, friends, even workplaces that require saving, because chaos gives you purpose, and calm makes you question your worth. So how do you break free? You do something radical. You stop rescuing, not all at once, not dramatically, but deliberately. Here's the framework, the pause rule. 1. When someone brings you a problem, do not immediately solve it. 2. Ask a question instead. What do you think you should do? 3. Tolerate the discomfort that follows. At first, it will feel wrong. You will feel selfish, cold, detached. Your nervous system will scream that you are abandoning them. You are not abandoning them. You are returning responsibility. And that is love in its mature form. Next, practice boundary language. Not explanations, not essays, simple sentences. I can't do that. I'm not available tonight. That doesn't work for me. No over-justifying. No emotional cushioning. Your brain will search for reasons to soften it. It will whisper, they'll be upset. Let them be upset. Discomfort is not danger. Other adults are allowed to feel disappointed. They are allowed to solve their own problems, and you are allowed to conserve your energy. Another essential shift. Separate empathy from responsibility. You can care about someone's pain without carrying it. You can listen without absorbing. You can support without sacrificing. Imagine their emotions as something they are holding in their hands. You can stand beside them. You can offer advice, but you do not need to take the object from them and carry it home. That weight was never yours. Breaking codependency also means redefining worth. Right now, your worth is tied to usefulness. We need to untie that knot. Your value is not measured by how exhausted you are. It is not proven by how much you tolerate. It is not earned by self-sacrifice. You do not have to bleed to be loved. Start building an identity outside of service. What do you enjoy when no one needs you? What do you want when no one is asking for something? What kind of life would you design if guilt wasn't in the room? These questions may feel foreign. That is okay. You are meeting yourself for the first time. Understand this clearly. Some relationships will shift when you change. People who benefited from your overgiving may resist your boundaries. They may call you distant. They may say you have changed. They are right. You have. And the people who truly love you will adjust. They will learn to meet you halfway. They will discover their own strength instead of leaning entirely on yours. Healthy love is mutual, not one-sided heroism. Listen carefully. You were not born to be everyone's emergency contact. You were not designed to carry the emotional weight of every room you enter. You learned that pattern, and what is learned can be unlearned. Freedom from codependency is not about becoming hard. It is about becoming whole. It is about standing next to someone, not underneath them. It is about choosing to give, not feeling compelled to give. It is about knowing that if someone walks away because you set a boundary, they were connected to your self-sacrifice, not your true self. So I will leave you with this question. If you stopped saving everyone else tomorrow, who would you be? Not the fixer, not the rescuer, not the strong one, just you. Because the person underneath the survival strategy is the one who deserves to be known. Are you exhausted from doing too much or afraid of doing less? Pick one. And if this made you feel seen, stay. We are learning how to build relationships where you do not have to disappear to be loved.